Good morning, everyone. I'm back to do another video for us today. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a returning viewer. Let's jump right in. So the focus today is on divine feminine, and or it could be the divine feminine energy within you if you're working on goals related to that. So apply it how it resonates for your own personal lives and situations, okay? So I heard quite a bit as I was pulling the cards, and they had me make some adjustments here, only in that we're going to support people in moving forward in the ways that they need and want, for sure, as we work through the channeling here today. So you have manifested the union of a lifetime here, okay? You've worked really, really hard, and you've achieved success. So you're already on your way in doing that. So you've already met the person, you're working with this person, and it could be newly entering this relationship, communication, and it's very high vibe, it's very flirtatious, it's very high energy, and you overcame a really dark empress as well in order to be able to achieve this, okay? So you've had a lot of false starts, a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties with relationships, okay? And you needed to heal the mother wound within your bloodline, your lineage, and within yourself to be able to take hold of your life in such a way that would have you be solid and strong and sovereign, okay? And be able to see things in a more clear way and not sacrifice yourself, your needs for other people. Okay, so a wounded Queen of Pentacles would struggle because she would pretty much be taken advantage of and give things away or struggle with boundaries. Okay, so you've overcome that, and you've been very gentle with yourself. You've been very careful. And you should be entering a period of ease now with this Temperance card. Now, I don't see a masculine energy here, but I feel like this energy here relates to that newly formed relationship that's just starting again. If it's somebody coming back that you haven't talked to in a while, it's new energy, it's flirtatious energy, and it's excitable, it's exciting. It's very high vibe, it's very sweet, but this person's very, very scared, very intimidated to come forward to see you again if they haven't seen you in a long time, or to meet you for the first time. If you haven't met in person, if you've been chatting on the phone or online, you know, it's very nerve-wracking when people enter that first stage of union and meet one another. My right ear is ringing, so that's confirmation that my channeling's right on point here. So they do want me to move forward away from here, though, and not focus on this person's energy, but rather stay focused on this divine feminine energy here. Now, there were cards underneath that I think will validate what I was saying. Yeah, so you see there's a death to being alone, because you were in the hermit stage for quite some time, and you weren't going to be granted permission to move forward until you completed all the tasks required, okay? So they do want me to move this over here. My right ears are ringing really loud, and it hasn't stopped, so that's very unusual, but it's a very powerful message that we are shifting out of the old timeline, now entering the new timeline. So you're going to be facing a lot of good changes, like I said. That's why I'm spinning this in the right direction here, and use all of your tools to your advantage in the best possible way, because you've got it, okay? This death energy, if there was any kind of dark entities or interfering energy, they won't be able to follow. It won't be able to follow you ever again, because you've cleared it out. Cleared it out. You've got the space there required. Your animal guides in the spirit realm are watching your back, and there's no fighting spirit animal spirit animals. There's nothing that can overcome, a spirit animal in the realm. It's not possible. It's similar to an angel, and an angelic being, and they're very powerful, and you're surrounded by them and they won't leave your side. Okay, so just know that anything that's still kind of lingering around, you don't even have to worry about it. They're going to take care of business. And now they want me to move you up here because you stand above all the rest. And she's going to be put in her place over here, this one. And we're going to create a really beautiful bridge here for you to be able to move on, okay? There's your Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. And your Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so they wanted that energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was seeing it more as the 5, but they wanted to take your money away. They wanted to affect your finances and your abundance, right? And the divine protected it this whole time. So it's not that it ever was in peril or anything like that, but it definitely would feel like there were blocks and problems and you just couldn't quite get there. And now you're going to have massive breakthroughs here, and you're going to succeed, no problem, okay? Your money is being cleansed right now is what I'm hearing. You're very special and unique. God loves you so much. And you've been so devoted to your family and to your friends. You're a very trustworthy person. You're very genuine. You advocate for people. You put your best foot forward all the time. You always put your best face on, knowing, even though you know things are difficult, this is how you've gotten through it, you know? And I commend you for that, because I know it's hard to push through life alone sometimes. And especially if you're a single parent and you have children, it's even harder. I speak from experience, and I live it every single day, so I know it's hard. And sometimes we sacrifice love because we have to become this Queen of Pentacles to make sure that we provide for our family. Love in the sense of a relationship, that's all I meant. Like to be in union with somebody, okay? To commit your time and energy to somebody else, that's not always possible. That's why it's probably over here. But it's at the top here, and the divine is protecting this for you, okay? Yeah, it's forthcoming. It's forthcoming. Where people would have had you kind of roll back and fall behind and falter and all that. No, that's not going to happen here. It's not possible, okay? So you and this person are going to be fully aligned with your goals and what you want in life. And if you've been dating and you've been waiting to find somebody that aligns more with your wishes and your lifestyle and your values and your beliefs and all of that, that person's coming, okay? That person's coming. Yeah, it's been really hard. I know. Heartache is not easy to manage when you're contending with so many things at once. And it takes a strong person to be ready to put themselves out there to date again, especially if you've faced hardship, right? And heartbreak. But you have. And to everyone's surprise, you know, you're going to have your wishes come true. And that's this offer over here. That's imminent. That's coming. There's lots that you don't see coming. And this person's excited to show you what it is they want to show you. But it's going to go very slow. All right. And it probably is a good thing that it's going to take time, because you want to make sure that your Ten of Pentacles is not compromised ever again in the way that it was in the past, okay? It's very interesting how they're having me place the cards. I've never done this before. Every single reading I do seems to be very unique. So they want me to cut here. Yeah, you've overcome black magic. 100%. 100%. And before you receive this gift of the Ten of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles showed itself, and I feel like the person you're going to meet is similar to you in a lot of ways. Nine of Pentacles is what they were working on. You worked on your 9 and you achieved it because you're a Queen of Pentacles here, showing up here as a queen. What's missing to make the 10 is that 1 pentacle. Okay, that's over here. So when you come into union with that person and you come together, you're going to be able to reach this level together. And it's only because this is what you wanted. And this was probably part of your soul's journey to be able to clear the way to achieve that with somebody else. Some people achieve that on their own, and that's okay if you're achieving this on your own, if you're overcoming, say, the challenges that I'm talking about by achieving all of these goals as an independent, sovereign person alone who chooses to live alone. And that's fine because you want to be your best happy self, right? So, but what I'm getting is they want me to talk quickly, but a little bit about prior to this coming in, there's something here that needs to happen first. And I think this person, back to this person here, is really nervous about coming to talk to you because they just, it's just the pressure they're putting on themselves because they really see you in a magnanimous kind of way, in a big way, and they want to impress you and they're impressed by you. So it's, their worries and concerns are silly because they just need to show their true selves to you, right? And but they're going to be sweet, but it's almost like they're in the mirror. I can see them in the mirror practicing and you know, practicing like in their phone, trying to write like the things that they want to say, and you know, looking up information online on the best kind of approach when you meet someone for the first time in person, right? Meaning they don't want to say anything that might offend you or that might be off-putting to you in any way, but they're really nervous because they want this to work just as much as you do, and they are stepping into this as well for the first time in this energy, meaning they've never really faced this part of themselves before, or somebody like you. You've illuminated a lot for this person, and you may not even fully be aware that you have. And if you haven't met this person yet, this is what's going to happen when you first are introduced to this person, or you first meet this person, start communicating with this person, okay? They're very intrigued. They're very engaged. Even if you're not talking a lot, what I mean by engaged is that they're thinking about you a lot, and that creates a connection emotionally, and the bond is, and the attachment is already starting by their thought process, okay? But it's very sweet, it's very kind, it's nothing to be concerned about. They've overcome a lot is what I'm hearing to be able to bring this to you. That's why it took a long time. Look, there he is. He's smiling. Look at his face. Oh dear. Oh yeah, this person is ready. Ready to face the truth, ready to go all the way with you, ready to face any hardship that could come at you guys, you know? He feels like you have a little bit of an upper hand financially, so I don't know if it's education, if it's status, if it's money, if it's like belongings, like maybe you own a home, maybe this person rents, like maybe they see you as classy, like fancy, like you wear really, like you're put together really nice. I don't know, something. They still see you as a match for them though, but it's almost like they're putting you not on a pedestal, but they put you in this very unique category in their thoughts, that they've never met somebody that they respect, that they look up to in a way, but it's a respect. It's not like they think that you're better than them. It's not that at all. It's, they just admire you. They adore you. They not love yet, but like it's like a deep connection. And you're touching deep wounds within this person is what I was hearing. They're showing it to me. It's opening up here. I'm just going to provide a clearing here. They know you heal them some way. Somehow, however you are doing that, they can feel it. This could be a deep soul bond from a past life here. And so you're having another go at it in this life, and you've overcome all of this and needed to overcome all these challenges here historically that plagued this union, this potential union from happening in the past. So I don't want to get into past life stuff necessarily. What's important is for people to stay focused in this life. I mean, there is something to be said about doing past life regression work, and I've done that and I believe in it. It's just that's not the purpose of this reading here, and that's not where I feel you two are at right now, because you probably have already done a lot of that work. Okay, it's important to stay focused in the physical here and really plant yourself. Make sure you're grounded, okay? Because I feel like you're pulling in this manifestation into the physical realm now. And that requires a lot of focus, okay, and patience and time as well. Where this person felt panicked before, they're not feeling that. I was feeling that a little bit here earlier, but do you see there's an empty space here? And we have the Knight of Pentacles over here. This is an incoming energy. This is what's coming. And this is for everyone to fill in the blanks here. You have the power to control your own situation, your own destiny, your own life. This is for you to fill in the blanks here in terms of what's required. And he is also trying to make sure that if there's anything else that needs to be cleaned up, that's in the closet, so to speak, he's aware that he's going to have to fine-tune things, clean things up, if there's anything potentially lingering that could cause problems. Because I feel like if you tried this already once, you may not be fully aware of what was going on here. But the other message I'm getting is that for some, they've cleaned it up already. And they waited until that was all cleaned up before they were ready to come forward to you, if they've already come forward. Okay? And if you reached out to this person and you haven't heard back yet, this is kind of what they're thinking about. Okay, is it the right time? Am I ready? Have I done all the things I need to do? Because I don't want to screw this up. I don't want to make the same mistake I may have made last time. Okay. We're interfering on impending tower moments that would have otherwise plagued something here with either one of you or both of you, or the relationship here. So I'm acting as a block here to protect this space right now because I'm directly sitting in front of it. So let's just give it a second to see if they're going to tell us what it is, or the fact that this person showed themselves in the reading is proof that they have overcome this already. My right ear's ringing, and that they're willing to show themselves to you again. Bright. They want to shine bright for you is what I'm hearing. And there's no need to panic, because the Tower is also a good saying that they feel the pressure, but it's not causing them any hardship. It's not making them feel like they need to retreat or anything like that Hermit card from earlier. Okay. Heartache is a thing of the past. They're not looking back that way. The future, the success is this way. Okay. The angels are here to support, if they need to do reflective work here, not to worry. And if there's anything that still needs to be dished out, cleaned up, he's going to deal with it. He might need some clarity from you in terms of where things stand maybe, or wants to kind of feel things out to see if there's a really, like if this is actually going to go the way that they want, But it's nothing at all in a way that's manipulative at all. It's not. It's just that you motivate this person is what I'm saying, in a really healthy way. It's not inappropriate. And some people need support and guidance sometimes too, because they really see you as well put together, very smart, very intelligent. Like well-to-do is what I'm hearing. Class act is what I'm hearing. They want to flirt. They're really excited. Yeah, picked up sexual energy. But they're saying like it's balance. It's nothing negative in that they don't want to jeopardize what could become also a 10 of cups by behaving in a way that's toxic. And the healing might come with communication if there was anything like this in the past, okay? And if there's anything that needs to be shown to you that was hidden from you that would prevent a 10 of cups, it'll be shown. It'll be shown. It needs to show itself, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if you pick up on anything that makes you uncomfortable, Divine Feminine, take a break, stop and assess, be discerning, communicate, ask questions. And this could be a barrier where you need to clear this out in order to get to this person here. If this is an extra energy that could cause issues, okay? But just be safe and be discerning, okay? Be careful and mindful not to jump into sexual relations too quickly either, because that can be very tempting when it's new and all those endorphins are firing, and there's something to be said about just taking a few steps back and just making sure. But I'm not here to tell anyone how to live their lives. It's just the messages that came through, okay? It's guidance. Take it or leave it. Nobody's forced to take any messages ever that they don't want to, okay? And always meditate after and consult your own team and go within to make sure that any information received is in line with where you're at and is helpful to you and to your situation, okay? But the divine is ready to come forward to also help in the ways that you need, because I feel like there might be some illusions here at play. And it's a thing of the past, though, so don't worry. It's not something that is going to affect you in a negative way now. Because what I'm getting is an influx and an incoming of energy that's quite fast and prominent. Like it's prominent in that it's not going to be wishy-washy. It's going to be very firm, very direct, very honest, very clear, concise, precise. Like you're not going to be left wondering, okay? And if this is a positive in the sense that it's being able to be discerning and know that perhaps in the past, if there was anything, like I said, in the closet here that was toxic, that you guys weren't really seeing properly, you see it clearly now. Like what it says here, breaking the chains, you've broken those patterns. And you're going to do that. If you haven't yet, you're going to do that with this type of communication that I just described. And the divine is right here, okay, making sure that your hand, like they've got your back and they're holding your hand. They're all around you, okay? They're all around you and they're going to support you. But you've got it. You're so crystal clear. You're sharp. You're razor sharp, like you're smart. You're already going to sense this person coming if they haven't come yet. You already know they're on their way. And you're 100% right. And there's so much success to be had here. I can see it and feel it, and it's amazing. And they can't wait to touch you, to feel you, I'm just correcting everything, right? That could kind of be a mishap in this process for you as I complete the reading here. So we're just wrapping up. You're going to love everything about this person. They're going to touch you at a very deep level, okay? And you're going to be surprised. I don't think you're going to expect this. And they might not look the part, but what's inside will surprise you. Don't get me wrong, you're still attracted to them. What I mean is they might not wear like a fancy suit if that's something you used to be into or you think that's what looks classy. And I'm not saying it doesn't look classy. It does. It's just that there's something about this person that to the outside world or to you might be missed because they're just confident. It's not something that's like super important to them. They're just confident with how they are as somebody that is more connected with their own thoughts and spending time with people and showing who they are and feeling comfortable with who they are. It's not all about what, like, the type of jeans they're wearing and, you know, like necessarily all name brands all the time and stuff like that. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I'm just channeling this person's energy right here. Okay. They're very humble. And they pride themselves in being very protective as well of their family and the people they care about and of their money and of their life. And so they don't just let anybody in either. They're very careful. Have a very small circle, this person here. So for them to open themselves up to you is a big deal, is what I'm saying, because I feel like they've overcome a lot in the past and they finally are starting to get on top of things in their life, and it's just, they're in a really good place. All right. You're going to have really interesting conversations. I feel like it's really fun and exciting, and it's strong and it's powerful. So I wish you all the very best, and take good care of each other, but primarily take care of yourself always first and foremost, and take all the time that you need. Or jump right in. You know, it's for everyone to decide, but you're going to have success, okay? And Archangel Metatron was here with us this entire reading to make sure that the grid's protected, that your spaces are free and clear and clean, and he will provide and gift you now, if you're open to receiving, downloads of new codes and grids to make sure that everything is strengthened as you step into this energy, if you haven't already, and to maintain it and to keep it nice and strong as you move through it, okay? Wishing you all the best. Take care, everyone. Bye.